My family has been here since Danbury started. I am one of the descendants of the first founders of Danbury. And 50 or 75 years ago, that might have meant a lot. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Nobody even knows what a first family member is. But they came here in 1684. And there's always been a modicum of pride about that because they felt they carved this city out of the wilderness and they created the trails and the roads and they built it up. And I understand that the mayor's family goes back a long way too, and I know there are many people in here tonight that share that heritage. One thing we forget is that when we got here, people were already here. The indigenous Americans had been here for 10,000 years. And many of the people that you see walking around in Danbury now who are from South America are the real descendants of the first families. They came here 10,000 years ago, their families. And we borrowed, bought, or stole this country from them and have broken treaty after treaty after treaty from 1492 right up to 2008. And we find ourselves sitting in judgment on them, the people who preceded us here, the people who cut the trails and who fed us when we were freezing in the winters of the 60s and 80s. And we are telling them that they can't stay here. Now, this is what I've been hearing for the last couple of weeks. Let me tell you what I heard yesterday. You know my feelings about the push poll and my criticism of the mayor about that a couple of weeks ago. That was in the paper.
I forgot about that.
Well, that was a genuine feeling of mine. I felt that until we get to the bottom of how Danbury feels about this, we are operating in the dark. And I have some good news for you, at least it's good news for me. There was a real poll yesterday. And the Republicans yesterday had a choice between an immigration extremist, who I consider to be Mitt Romney, and John McCain, who is on the record about this close to being in favor of immigration amnesty. There's some funds that have to be paid, but essentially if you are here, you can pay a few dollars and get what's called an H-1C or H-1G visa. That's different from the H-1B visa. But if you're here, you pay a few bucks and you can stay another 6 years. It's as close to amnesty as anyone has ever heard. And we have been operating, or at least I have been operating, under an assumption that there has been a hardcore and large group of anti-immigration extremists who have taken over the dialogue in Danbury and taken over the body politic in Danbury. And their candidate lost yesterday. The candidate of moderation among the Republicans, John McCain, took every single ward in Danbury. Now something's going to happen in November.
Tighten up a little bit.
Sure. He is either going to win or a Democrat is going to win, and the dialogue and the laws on immigration are going to change. Do not leave Danbury. Stay. This is going to work. We're going to work it out together, and things are going to get better.